speaker of the evening, right? So, from a fitness enthusiast like Sir Dr. Ramesh, we have someone who is also a fitness enthusiast. So, please let me welcome the first speaker of the evening who is there with a lot of exciting announcements for you. He is the Associate Vice President and the National Account Manager for Amway India, Mr. Manish Panikar.
Thank you so much. Kurumjari everyone.
Kurumzare!
Thank you Dr. Ramesh and Anita ji for that wonderful speech. मुझे बहुत खुशी है. I'm very happy to say that I have been able to come out here because this is something that I have been promising all your leaders that I will come to Imphal, meet all of you because I've met most of you all in either in the ALS or in the NPF or somewhere in Guwahati wherever the meeting is there. But it's a privilege. Trust me that it's a privilege for me to come here and address all of you all. Are you all ready? Excited?
Yes!
मुझे बताया गया है कि इम्फाल की एनर्जी अलग है. So I want to see that energy. So can I see some energy from you?
Yes!
Come on. Can we have some? Can we see some energy? Can we feel the energy? Super. Thank you. Rajni spoke about three important things. You know, when he took over, जब उन्होंने इंडिया का भगदौरी संभाला था, उन्होंने तीन important चीजें के बारे में बात किया था, which was something that he has been moving around the country, meeting a lot of leaders, and सब लोग ने तीन चीजें उनको बताया था. सबसे पहला कि business, we need to make our business simple, to teach, to learn, and to do, right? करने के लिए, सीखने के लिए और business करने के लिए simplify करो. और गुरुकुल को एक competitive edge बनना चाहिए. गुरुकुल should be a competitive edge, and how we can actually take health and well-being the business forward. हमारे business को health and well-being के through किस तरह से scale up कर सकते हैं, इसको आगे कैसे लेके जाना, ये फीडबैक उनको मिला था. तो today whatever we are going to announce, one is going to be revolving around these three strategic pillars, and more importantly all these announcements are basically co-developed and co-created with the leaders. So हमने before we have come and brought anything to you, we have discussed this with the leadership across India and we are bringing it on to you. Alright, so let's move quickly to the first part which he has already spoken about. हमारे business में one of the most important thing that we need to have is our own identity, right? Do you all agree that we need to have an identity as an entrepreneur? And he covered that beautifully in his speech. He said that from all the different terminologies, पिछले 8 सालों में कितने भी names हमने बुलाए, उसमें से one thing that we're going to make it simple, our identity, we are all going to be called as Amway business owners, right? Now with that, we are going to also make a lot of different changes to the way we are going to operate. So we are also bringing changes in terms of what we call our business. PV comes back. Points, it was known as points. अब हम उसको आगे से PV बोलेंगे. उसी तरह से business volume, उसी तरह से काफी सारी चीजें हैं जो हम लोग business में आज बुलाते हैं. And we are going to bring back a lot of those things back, which is आप जिससे बहुत familiar हो, right? That's the first one. But हाँ, हमारे conversation में during our conversation we will start using these terminologies immediately. बट जो चेंजेस करना है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में चेंज करना है, अपने लेबल्स में चेंज करना है, ये सारे चीज़ों वेबसाइट्स में जहाँ पे भी ये चेंजेस करना है, these changes will be done progressively, right? But when we start communicating with you, हम आपके साथ डिस्कस करने के टाइम में we are going to use this terminology almost immediately. In our business, another जो important element है कि joining के point of view is very simple, right? आप लोग को पता होगा या we have been already said that from the 1st of June we have started accepting physical application from all our stores. How many of you all are aware? आप लोग में से कितने लोग जानते हैं that we have started accepting physical application from all our stores? Yeah, some of you. Yeah. So this is the information for all of you all. Now you can also submit a physical application from the store. We will accept it. Signing is very simple. Just 2 documents. One is the signing form, and the second thing that you have to give is your Aadhaar card. And the third document is your bank account details. जहाँ पे we have to transfer the money to your bank account, so we need the bank account details. So that's made very simple. After that, the next step that we had as an announcement was the new entry criteria, the rule for ABOs to continue as an ABO, right? स्पॉन्सरिंग करने के लिए. That was another criteria. And existing हमारे पास क्या criteria था? For every new ABO to continue getting the sponsoring rights and continue to remain as an ABO, 30 days के अंदर 1500 rupees का purchase करना है या sell करना है PCs में. That is what the criteria, right? How many of you are aware of that? Right? So that is what we had as a criteria. So now we took feedback from the leaders और उन्होंने हमको बताया कि एक नया एबीओ को बिजनेस ज्वाइन करके बिजनेस सीखने के लिए, बिजनेस समझने के लिए, प्रोडक्ट यूज करने के लिए, प्रोडक्ट शेयर करने के लिए 30 days is a very less time and hence we needed more time. You all agree? You think your new ABOs need more time? Right? So now going forward from the 1st of September the entry criteria is going to change. 1500 rupees is going to move into 5000 rupees and the 30 days is going to now become 90 days. That is the stage that we're going to bring first thing, right? Okay, right. The other important thing, I missed a couple of slides, but I just wanted to take you all through this, is also that we're also going to come up with messaging. We spoke about health and well-being. Asha has covered in her presentation. Rajnish also covered. And we are moving to the direction of health and well-being from a messaging perspective. और एक जो फीडबैक आया था कि ये हेल्थ एंड वेलबींग के जो मैसेजिंग है हमें वी नीड अ कंसिस्टेंट मैसेजिंग, whether we are from Delhi or from Imphal or from Mumbai or any other city across the country, messaging has to be standardized. So we are going to bring you standardized messaging because you are going to have, आपके पास conversation करते हैं आप आपके team members के साथ, you're going to converse with your customers, you're going to converse with your loyal customers and your prospective ABOs. सबकी ज़रूरतें अलग है, the needs are different, so the communication is going to be different, but we are going to come up with a standardized narrative, a standardized messaging that you can start using when you're communicating with these people. More importantly, we're going to come up with a standardized sales plan, which you can use, right? So that was the requirement, and how are we going to bring it? We're going to bring it in a lot of digital formats. We're going to come up with flipbooks, conversation cards, PDFs, videos. आप लोग में से how many of you all remember that in the old starter kit we used to have a flip chart guide? How many of you all remember? Right? So we are going to bring something like that in a digital format that can help you have conversations with your customers or with your prospects. Now, after that, after the new joining, we also have something known as a annual sales criteria, right? So how many of you all remember the criteria, annual sales criteria? Currently, in order to continue as an ABO, you have to do minimum 10,000 rupees in that entire year. You have to show a sale of 10,000 rupees. 5,000 has to be from at least 3 PCs, right? And अगर आप ये criteria meet नहीं करते हैं, तो there is a 3-tiered approach. First year you don't do it, your sponsoring rights are withdrawn. Second year you don't meet it, your LOS gets realigned. And the third year if you don't meet it, you're converted into a PC. Distributors, leaders gave us feedback that it is too much of an admin work to remember and teach. Make it simple, right? So going forward, the annual sales criteria is going to move away. So we're going to have the 10,000 rupees criteria. That's not going to move. But remember these things because this is connected. Everything is connected. Why we are doing this is connected. So going forward, it's going to be annually you should show a 10,000 rupees PC sale. The minimum 3 PC criteria is no more required. Even if it is 1 PC, if you show a 10,000 PC sale for the entire year, you have to meet the criteria. And if you don't meet the criteria, you will get converted into a preferred customer. So we are making it simple. Agree? You like it? Right? How many of you like it? So if you like it, the way I understand is if you clap or if you cheer or shout, whichever way, right? Okay, going on. The other important thing is that, you talked about conversions. Say this rule that we're bringing is for 24-25. So you might ask me, what about 23-24? So for 23-24, we are not going to have any conversions, right? Which means your current LOS as on August, your LOS will be intact. That's good? Nobody is going to get converted. Everybody who is there, where they are presenting, they're going to be intact because you will use the new year और जो भी हम लोग announcements ला रहे हैं आपके साथ और morning nutrition, there's so many things that are going to come. You're going to use that because this is the year of transition. So no conversions at all, right? आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट गुरुकुल. मैंने कहा कि गुरुकुल हैज टू बी योर वन स्टॉप सॉल्यूशन. यहाँ